The International Finance Corporation, along with the Human and Development Authority, held its 5th International Private Education Conference at Manipal University's Dubai campus on the 8th of March. Moderated by Francis Matthew, editor-at-large at Gulf News, the conference was held in the UAE for the first time. It mainly focused on the UAE being a dynamic educational hub with speakers from different organizations present. Dr. Ayub Kazim from TCOM Investments shared the 5 key factors which contribute to the successful education provided in the country. Mr. Kazim, along with Mr. Warren Fox, Executive Director of the KHDA, Dr. Jane Knight from the University of Toronto, and Mr. Anand Sudarshan, CEO of Manipal Global Education Services, answered questions from the audience in an interactive session which focused on the development of education.
Just like to say that this forum, which has been held for the first time outside the US and in Dubai, being an international city, Dubai itself, it's a great platform where you have academics engaging in discussion with the investors as well as property developers. It's a great forum that will benefit not only the for greater good of Dubai, but also it will really uplift the I would say the business opportunities are great there for the when it comes to the higher education sector here.
What we're trying to do is bring together a variety of different private sector education providers to give them different perspectives. So this is one of the different perspectives. Also to begin to look at whether in fact we can have some new investment, some new models. So as Manipal is here in Dubai and also in Malaysia and other places, can we play a role, we IFC, play a role in helping Manipal maybe go to, Egypt or Morocco and take their model of education and the quality of education to other areas.
3 things really. One is to expand and establish ourselves and become better and better in every single location that we are in, be it Dubai, be it Malaysia, Nepal, Antigua, and India, of course. Number 1. Number 2 is we are also expecting us to expand into newer areas, especially driven through technology-driven education, which I think is going to be a huge game changer going forward. Expanded newer areas that we are currently not present in, law, for example, or many other streams that we are not currently present in. And the third is I also expect us to move into newer markets. We are looking at several countries as we speak, and I expect us to have a footprint and presence in some of these countries over the next few years. So to us, growth across all the 3 vectors is going to happen. But I think the real growth for us is going to come when each and every one of our students who graduates, start becoming more and more successful in their own careers. And I think that's really going to be the ultimate stamp of, approval and success.
Well, we've already got tens of institutions here in DIAC, and doubtless there'll be more in the UAE in general. So where are we going in the future? We're going with a much greater spread of institutions coming to the UAE, having much greater regional pull. And I think one of the next steps is to involve the Emirati community more as students. That's to do with accreditation. And one of the interesting points they made there was that they don't want to accredit, they want to quality assure, and the accreditation can be done by the mother institution. I think that's an important point.